field finally?
Definitely was real excited just to be back. Been a long month trying to get back, and then just to go out there and be able to make plays to change the momentum of the game was big.
Describe the interception. You've gone up against Brock Bowers a few times. I guess you got some bragging rights this week, right?
No, I think Brock been doing excellent in the league. I know once they got down in that red zone, that's what they was going to be looking for. He had to go run out, then whip it back in, and I was able to break on it before he broke on it.
What did they do for you guys? They didn't think they'd been on the field 10 minutes at that point to have them come up with nothing. How much did that change things?
I think it was more so on us just not being able to get off the field on third down. They was in a lot of third and short. We got to be better on first and second down. But like you said, they had a good job with their play calls and being able to put them in third and manageable.
It's really hard in a game to have momentum, lose it, and then try to get it back again, recreate it. Your interceptions seem to do that. But what happened there in the second and third quarter that kind of allowed you guys to lose a little bit of that momentum?
I think, I don't know, I won't say complacent, but just us not playing our football that we started out with. So yeah, like I said, we just got being able to get in that mode when we're able to finish guys when we get started fast and be able to keep that momentum going.
How proud are you of this whole defensive effort? The offense struggled after the first quarter.
Definitely real proud of us just being able to go out there and put the fire out with a couple turnovers on offense. Us being able to answer the bell and go back out there and put the fire out. That was the biggest thing. So and them getting in red zone, holding them to 3.
How hard has it been to recover from your knee injury? And did you know how much you could play today? Pitch count, or you just letting you tell them what you felt like?
Definitely been hard. Just with the position I play, being able to move, being able to match guys in the slot, coming off my knee injury. Practice this week. Ran. The biggest thing was making sure I'm in game shape. So that was the biggest thing. Then once I felt good, I gave him a go and was able to go forward.
How did that injury even really happen? I know it was a Friday practice, right?
Yeah. Just a weird accident. I was buzzing out, and so me and my teammate banged knees, and then I got the bad end of it.
That's horrible. Gosh.
This team is climbed out the hole that it was in first place now, officially in the NFC South. Just what does that mean for you guys?
It means a lot. Just us getting started off slow, but the biggest thing is just being able to maintain first place. So we got to keep being able to go every week and keep trying to win and get better and better.
What does that say about this team, though, that there was a hole to be climbed out of, and here you are?
Us being able to overcome adversity.
And the fact that it's like every week, you lose somebody, or even multiple people on defense. I mean, your defense, rare that you guys have even had a whole game healthy this year. Just what's that say about your group, the fact that new guys are having to be inserted in, and this isn't an easy defense to pick up. There's so many moving parts with what Todd Bowles does.
I think they do a real good job cross-training people. So we also preach one man go down, next man up. We treat everyone like a starter, no matter what 11 out there. So just being able to pitch your best foot forward when your number is called.
You guys are on top right now. How do you stay there?
Like I said, just us being able to keep getting better, stacking weeks, continue to build that team bond, and then, like I said, we got to be able to finish teams.
What was the locker room like after today?
Locker room was real excited. Like I said, everybody was excited to get back to work and trying to keep this momentum going.
What are you going to say to Oma? I mean, this is her Raiders
She's going to be a little
team,
disappointed.
But I understand that she's rooting for the Bucs today, though.
Yeah. Nah, it's cool because me and her watched the Raiders growing up when I was a kid, so it's cool to just have this day against them.
And a lot of times, too, in your college apartment as well.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Chandler, what's to say about this team? Some struggles in the middle of the game today, but
Yeah.
you guys bounced back and show a lot of
Our identity is just fighting. We just fight and continue to fight, and I mean, regardless of the outcome, we're going to continue throwing punches. So, I love this team, and I just love the community.
What were they doing in the second and third quarter that made things more challenging for you guys in the passing game?
I want to say just a lot of defense was getting home. We didn't have a lot of time to run routes, so we needed to just run our routes faster, come off the line faster, make sure we got open faster. So.
Sorry, missed this earlier, but just explain your day to us.
Shoot, what do you mean, like from start to bottom?
Just how good did it feel?
Oh, I mean, it felt great. It's just the work, just modeling my game after Mike and Chris. Every day you got to be consistent, and it's hard to be consistent every day. So that's something I've been working on, and I mean, I'm glad today paid off.
It seems like every other week it's someone else stepping up. Today, why was it you, and just what does that say about this team that so many people can't step up?
I mean, the ball just found me. God does things that we don't understand, and we just embark on them. So I just took the lead, and whenever the ball threw my way, I caught it.
I think I would be surprised, a couple years ago, but then it's like, you forget how long the season is. Like, we played, 13 games now? Like, that's insane. I don't remember 13 games. a lot can happen. You know, there's ups and downs, peaks and valleys. We had some close games with the Falcons, so we knew it was going to be tight. We knew it was going to be tough. Just got to keep chipping away, every week. And now here we find ourselves in week 14, first place. So now we got to stay there and do our best to make a run and continue to get better.
You guys faced something similar last year, pretty much almost a carbon copy of what you're facing now. Were there lessons learned from last year that you could apply to this run here?
Ooh, that's a good one. I don't know. I'm trying to think of that one, honestly. Lessons learned from last year. I don't know. I think maybe never count yourself out. We kind of felt the same way last year. We're in a big lull, and same thing happened this year in a big lull. But now we're in first place. So a lot more. A lot of the young guys have been there. Now because of last year, been to the playoff, been to the dance. So there's knowing what it takes. You got to execute at a high level when you get there, and you got to execute at a high level. The rest of the regular season too. So just got to do our best to get better and go on a little run here.
I ain't thinking about it much, man. For me, I'm just thinking about playing football. We just finished we got 4 games left. Another great 4 opportunities to go out there and dominate and play our brand of football. So that's what we're looking forward to.
As a leader on this team, how much pressure do you put on yourself, especially when you guys are continually getting shuffled into the defensive lineup due to injuries? Just how much you have to help and do your part to keep everybody together?
I'm just doing what's asked of me, man. I'm just doing what's asked of me. Being a leader, playing my part the best way I can, making sure that everybody's ready to go on game day. Whatever 11 that's out there, I'm gonna try my best to make sure everybody's on the same page and make sure everybody out there making plays and having fun.
To get a win at home again for the first time in a while, just how did that feel?
Oh, it feel great. Running off that field, seeing the fans, streaming, hearing, the announcer, that's a Bucs dub, seeing the thing on the scoreboard, Bucs win, that's an amazing feeling. So definitely great to get a home victory for sure.
It felt good, being able to start the season with these guys, the path that we were on, what we were trying to accomplish. So it's good to get back in the building and continue on that path with everybody.
How hard is it for you to kind of refamiliarize yourself with the scheme that Bowles has when you're kind of moving from one team to the next and then coming back here?
I mean, luckily it was only 2 weeks, so I didn't have to unfamiliarize myself too much. So I still had a lot of background information on what we like to run, what they like to do. So I was able to pick up everything pretty fast.
What do you guys do to keep each other up when you go into these games and you lose a game during the game? Just to remind you that you guys can win and you don't have somebody.
I mean, next man in. I think we all know that we're all capable of going out there and making plays and doing our job to the best of our abilities. I mean, we practice with each other every day. We've seen what each other can do. So just going out there with that confidence and talking to one another and communicating with one another so we can just get the job done.
Talk about controlling your destiny. The best way to do it is to win games.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we just got to keep taking it week by week, practice by practice. Can't look too far ahead. We just got to continue to take care week to week.
It's been a long time since there's been music playing in this locker room. The vibes have been this high. It's been a while since there's been a win at home. To get one at home, how good does that feel?
It feels good. I mean, that's our goal. We want to definitely win games at home. Been doing a great job on the road, but in front of the fans, we got to make that a priority. And today we were able to get it done. So, yeah, there's going to be music out there. Yeah, I mean, that's what we got to have is the next man up mentality. I mean, that's the nature of this business. So the guys behind, the guys that are starting, you got to be ready at all times. You never know when it's going to be your opportunity, and you got to take full advantage of it. So.
Moments like this when you guys come back and you're on a nice little winning streak, these kind of the moments why you get off the couch and get back in the game.
100%. I mean, you got to dig yourself out of some holes at sometimes throughout the season. You're going to face adversity, and you got to know that going into the season. It's just good to have a group of guys that hold their head through the adversity.
You guys are now in first place in the NFC South after the Falcons lost in Minnesota today.
Yep.
Just to climb up out of that hole, what does that say about this team?
It says a lot. Like I said, we knew that we were going to face adversity at some point in time of the season. Coach talked about it during camp. We just talked about, how's our mental going to be whenever that stuff does hit, because it's going to hit. And I can't say enough about the group of guys that we have and the way that everybody has handled it. And we knew we could go on this streak, and we're trying to continue this thing. I mean, we're not stopping, we're not slowing down. So the what? Screen game? Man, them big guys get out there and they get their blocks. I mean, a lot of times on screens, it's tough for those bigger guys to block DBs. But I mean, we got some athletic linemen that get out there and go get on somebody, and then they make it pretty easy for us. And then Liam does a great job of calling them at the perfect time, and then everybody does a great job of executing them. So that's why I've never had this much success on screens. So in my whole career. So.
It seemed like they were trying to eliminate those though, like in the second and third quarters on like some of the out routes that you guys had and things like that.
Those aren't screens.
What?
Those aren't screens. Out routes.
I know. I'm sorry, but I was saying though, like some of the shorter passes and things like
Oh, sure. Quick game.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean they know that the ball's got to come out quick when they heat us up. So, that's what they tend to do. And usually you can get some big shots on them, but yeah, they know the ball's going to come out quick whenever they're going to heat us up. So they're a big team for that.